Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode. This is our... Oh, gosh.
That bad, huh?
So, oh, I hope that's not a tick, Lucky.
He's a tick collector.
Yeah, he is. Anyway, folks...
Everybody's got to have a hobby, right?
Yeah.
His is collecting ticks.
This thing's a bump.
Oh, he says, you damn people. Quit pulling on my hide.
So, there's a...
No, they're not.
Anyway, folks, we got our granddaughter some clothes. Now, I also want to say something to our daughter. I just looked up on Greyhound. Well, I think I can figure out a way we can get you here. It's just, it won't be something that happens overnight by any stretch of the imagination. What we would do is we would buy you a one-way bus ticket or train ticket to get you here. Well, like 1 month we would buy you a ticket that's for, 3 or 4 months later. And we would go pick it up at the 7-Eleven and we would mail it to you. But the next month we would buy you a return ticket. Now it's going to cost maybe a little more to do it that way, but right now that's the only way, and right now we can't do it. But when it comes time to do that, it's $120 one way, and I mean the difference round trip, double that. But it's not going to cost a whole lot more or less if we bought it at bought you
all at once.
Yeah, all at once. So, but it would be easier on us financially if we just bought you a one-way ticket here and then the next month bought you a return ticket. But the tickets would be, we would buy you a ticket here, but it wouldn't be good until several months later. That way we would have time to buy you a return ticket the next month, and we could have you up here for about a week, roughly a week. I think that's a good amount of time to start with. But that's only for one of you. That's not for both of you, baby. But, we're thinking about it. We're just, we have financial issues. But we also would like to get you a onesie or something like that, but we can't do that right away either. And I'd also like to order you a case of Bambinos or a case of ABUs, but again, that's just not something we can do right now. Now for our granddaughter, we went to Salvation Army, and these were 6 for $2.
Yeah.
6 pair of clothes for $2. I know we also have a grandson, but we don't know his size, and he's not a infant. And some of these clothes are going to be too big for our granddaughter,
but you can grow into them.
Yeah. See that? And you see the stitching there, this cute little thing. This is probably about a toddler size.
Yeah, 2T, or I think it was.
And yes, for our daughter, you would look cute in something like these as well, but we can afford to do much of anything. But anyway, I'm not going to pull everything out and show you, and then my wife is going to also, what is that other thing you're going to knit or crochet?
Crochet.
She's going to crochet something. I don't know if she wants to tell you yet or if she wants it to be a surprise.
I'd like to be able to find the ball right now.
Oh.
Kind of misplaced myself on
Actually, I like a onesie like this, but for a boy. But anyway,
well, you have a blue one, don't you?
yeah, I have a blue one. And since it's at the beach, since you live on an island, cutest catch. Yeah, some of the clothes are going to be a little bigger because we want to make sure she has, you know, clothes to
grow into.
Yeah, grow into. And we also got some books for her. I know she's not old enough to read yet, but
you can read to her.
Yeah. And we want to get you some parenting books. I think we got one at the bookstore today. And they had some other clothes that were cute boys' clothes, but her granddaughter's a daughter, not a granddaughter, not a grandson, so we didn't get the boys' clothes for her.
Sometimes it goes in waves. It's like there's a lot of boys or a lot of girls,
and let's see. Oh, here's some of the books. We're missing some of them, but well, I figure, you know, she's what, 3 months old, so some of the, you know, some of it has scribbles on it, and you know, but that's
still,
yeah, it's still going to be good for her. You know, some of these we might send to our daughter instead of our granddaughter, but like these cardboard page, we want to send that to our granddaughter because they'll be good first books for her. You know, and she's less likely, once she's able to grab things, you know, she's less likely to tear the pages. When she's older, I'd like to get her something that I had growing up, 2 sets of books that I had growing up, which we actually we have. But they're what is it? Apes like gorillas and orangutans don't have glial muscles that are developed to that extent. So the fact that they saw this does point to a Sasquatch. I can't see them here. One is, I think, called the Bookshelf for Boys and Girls, and is that a tick right at your mouth, Lucky? I think so.
Oh gosh.
That's going to be fun. Anyway, yeah, I think you have a tick right there.
Yeah, we got to bring where might be holes in.
So, Bookshelf for Boys and Girls, and I forget the title of the other one. And let me say, if we send these to our daughter and granddaughter, these books, we're going to probably send them separate from everything else because we can get media rate on the books.
Yeah.
So it'll be cheaper, and then we'll send the clothing in another, because otherwise we have to, if the books and the clothing are together, we have to pay just the regular shipping price. So
it's a sad mess the way the post office works.
Yeah. But okay, is there anything else?
Nothing to think of right now.
Okay. I just wish I could get to whatever that is on your ear, Lucky.
Well, just hold on. Give me a moment.
Yeah. Well, I'll go over there, sweetie.
I mean, when you get done.
Okay.
He loves being.
He loves being in my lap. Yeah. So.
Like his jam picks.
And Gabby, we would love to bring you up here for a week or so as well. You and the grandbaby. I don't know if it would really be right to bring both our daughters up here at the same time.
Space.
Yeah, space. And our first daughter is a little. If you don't know what a little is, look up adult baby. More and more people are starting to use the term little instead of adult baby. not that, I mean, if
I think it just
it's the individual, what they want to call it, I
suits
guess.
them better.
Yeah, because adult baby is kind of contradictory.
Yeah.
But, I don't know if Gabby, if you know what an adult baby is, but you can look it up.
I was having to search around to find the computer mouse that was on the floor.
Oh.
My mouse is cordless because the one in the computer works intermittently. It's like, make you nuts.
And we bought a thing of ink and bought some stamps so I can get John his letter off, because I'm like, I don't like, you know, because for those who don't know, John's on death row, and he only has like a month and a half or so to go, 2 months, month and a half, and I don't like leaving him
hanging for a long time.
So, and my wife wrote him a letter, and it's in the envelope, and we sent him a printed picture of us, and I want to, once we get color ink, we have black ink, we don't have color ink. Once we get,
it gets so expensive.
Yeah, I want to print a picture of the alpaca, because he asked me what an alpaca was. Understand, this guy went to prison young, and he's still young, but I mean, can you imagine dying in your 20s?
Is he in his 20s or his 30s?
I think now he's in his early 30s. He went in, I think, in his like mid-20s. But
it had to be hard for him to.
Yeah. You know, and you know, one thing, like I've said before, people, I believe in forgiveness and redemption. It doesn't mean everybody tries to redeem themselves, but this guy is not.
Care.
What?
Some people just don't care.
Oh no, they don't. You know, but I've talked to this guy, and he is not happy about what he did.
Believe me, I have a brother who really doesn't care about what he did. He's very greedy, and
I think my sister is like similar.
It's the only thing that matters.
Yeah. So.
Well, now he's having to live his life without any help from at least from his sister. But I don't think that my other brother helps him that much either. But he's kind of alienated the family members from him. And now he's the oldest, and he's realizing he needs the help, but he's made people mad at him.
Now nobody's willing to help.
Now nobody wants to help him, except my nephew, which he just doesn't understand the whole situation.
Yeah. So anyway, so Gabby, if sometime you would be interested in coming up here with the granddaughter, you let us know. I think I did a friend suggestion for you and Katt, our daughter, other daughter.
Do they charge for the infants? I don't think they do they?
Oh, that's I'll look that up.
Because I think she would be in her lap, basically, most of the time. Or
that's a good question. If she's right, then, you know, hey, we can bring you both up for the price of one.
Better to bring you up during the summer than the winter.
Yeah, definitely. And in the winter, you might get stuck somewhere.
You might have to stay here.
Yeah.
For a long time.
And then we run out of food, which means you wouldn't be able to eat either.
And we get last year we had a lot of snow. So
yeah. And the year or year before,
we just thought it was never going to stop.
The year before, or 2 or 3 years before,
it wasn't as bad. It was mild.
One year they had just before coming up, they had like a really bad storm, and people, like, I was looking online, and people were stuck.
Well, remember the first year we were up here, it was very mild. It was only.
It didn't snow that much, and it wasn't all that cold.
In October for Halloween, and then that was about it.
No.
It didn't really do much after that, did it?
No. But
yeah, it snowed on Halloween. It's like
3 feet in one night.
Yeah, and they had kids out here. Well, there was one day in between. Like, I think it snowed on Thursday night and Friday, and then I think Halloween was Sunday. So they had about a day to get kind of halfway melted at least. And the kids were out for Halloween.
Yeah, but there was one year before we came up here where...
That nasty... Didn't they have a tornado that one year up here?
They may have.
I think it was in Massachusetts, though.
And there were people who were on the bus.
Tornadoes up here.
You know, there were people on the bus who wound up staying for like a week at the bus stop because the buses couldn't go anywhere.
Oh God!
It was that bad. So
what do they do with them then? They have to feed them or something, don't they?
I would think so.
I mean.
So anyway, this video is over 15 minutes long. So bye bye, people.